All right, all right, all right. Welcome anybody. We'll get started in a few minutes. All right, we've got a few questions already that have come in that will be addressed. If you have any questions, leave your question in the chat box to the right or order videoleadshq.com and I'll go ahead and answer that. We'll get started in 2 minutes. This is Damon Green. I thank you for your time. We'll get started very, very shortly. Give me about another minute and we'll go ahead and get started. We've got about 30 minutes to get through this. Still have some things I need to take care of with the product. And actually, we'll get started now. I have no idea why my clock on my phone is about 6 minutes off. Apologies, people. I'm sitting here thinking I have 2 minutes left. All right, so let's go ahead. This is the GVR method, guaranteed video ranking method, video marketing webinar. In order to get your questions, you'll need to either email me at productsupport@videoleadshq.com or use the chat box to the right. Leave a chat and I will see that and I can address it from there. I've got a few that have been sent in from participants. Guaranteed video ranking method is the offer is expiring tomorrow at noon. If you haven't jumped on, jump on. Take advantage of it because once it comes down, I will be relaunching it as a much bigger product in probably about a month or two via webinar, and it'll be at least $197. There's another launch coming up, a smaller launch. Get some more folks in, get some more feedback. If you purchase or if you haven't, shoot your questions to me, and I will go ahead and answer those questions. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'll wait for more questions to come in. Again, just leave your information in the chat. If you're getting this email list, and I've sent out several emails explaining what the GVR method is, guaranteed video ranking method. Sounds like a but it's actually not. An overview. I've been getting asked a question for those that didn't actually listen to the short videos I put together explaining everything. The standard video marketing process. 1, we might do a keyword research. A lot of these products go out there and say the best, use the best electrician in Atlanta, Georgia, or pick a small town, the best electrician in Peachtree City, Georgia, or where can I find the best such and such, which is very easy to rank for long tail. We all know that. But every long tail term is not. There's a lot of bragging rights in that. So if you do the correct research, which I highly recommend, that's the way I teach it, you do your research, you get a video created. Research takes time, videos take money. Whether you do it yourself, you need software, you need your time is valuable, or you need to hire somebody to do that. You also need to know how to script the video. There are courses out there saying throw a bunch of spammy videos out there and put them under these titles and people will call. And yes, that does work, but you don't get quality and you don't get as much quality. So all the spammy, I don't teach really any of that. I teach quality over quantity. So what the standard video ranking method is: find your keywords, pay to get a video done, upload the video, throw some backlinks, throw some social signals, get some views, and then wait and wait and wait and hope that your video will get ranked. One thing that many people don't understand, they just ask questions as why? It's Google, we won't know. Every keyword will not rank for a video no matter what you do to it. I've had instances, and I have instances where a video up that would not rank and it ranked on the second page, but a WordPress blog, a WordPress.com or a blogger.com or a Tumblr blog that I had that I was using the embeds, I was using to embed on these blogs to get the videos ranked. That was one of my tactics. That's ranking higher. And even the website was ranking higher than the video. And I did more to the video. So it's not always, whatever keywords you select are not always going to get ranked. I'm actually struggling with that now. But the only issue I have is I was ranking for the video and it fell down and all my supplementary keywords came up. But long story short, it's a wait game. So you're spending your time, you're spending your money, and you're waiting, and you may not succeed. Now that's the cost of doing business. But with the GVR method, we do our research, we find out in-demand keywords, we find out what's popular, we find out what the market is looking for, what's in demand. We find out the areas they're in demand, whether it's a local area, if you're working within a local area, if you're working outside of that. Then we go out there and we simply ask Google, will you rank keywords for this? We wait 24 hours, we come back, and boom, now we have a list of at least half a dozen keywords. Doing the method the way I teach it, you can literally come up with 2 to 3 to 4 dozen keywords. Now, in one of the packages, there's 3 packages. There's the standard, the premium, and the insider. In the insider package, there's actually a case study where I walk you through a study of a client of mine that I do the entire method for. We come up with 260 keywords, and that's only the amount of keywords. You could probably come up with about 2,000 keywords once we push it on through. Out of that 260, I went and searched and asked Google for about 30 to 40 of those keywords, which ones Google would rank. And Google came back and told me would come back. So we had 25 keywords, and that's all in the case study. Everything's laid out for you. 25 keywords can be ranked. Now, some of those keywords are geographically specific, but it's actually 4 topics and about 4 to 5 regional areas, all very targeted. Now, they're not going to get tens and thousands of views or tens of thousands of visitors from these. And that's not important. That's one facade. People believe, oh, traffic, I need as much traffic as I can get. That's false. You need targeted traffic. And I will take targeted traffic every day over just traffic. So this method gets down to the nitty-gritty, targeted traffic, and no real work spent up front. It takes about an hour to run through. First time, once you understand the process, it takes maybe an hour and a half, but after that, you can knock this out 15 to 30 minutes. You can knock out a couple hundred keywords. Go ask Google, come back the next day, see which ones are ranked. You take those keywords you have. Now you follow the video ranking practices. Why? Because we already know we're guaranteed to rank for a video using this process. Then you go out there and you create a quality video with a well-written script. Get views. You go through the standard viral life cycle of a video. Then you get your views and your likes. Then you get embeds and you get high quality backlinks, etc. Now, all of that, yes, next question, I'll just segue into the next question. Next question I'm asked is, well, you say this isn't a video marketing training and it's not a video ranking training, and it's actually not. It's about the work up front before you do the video marketing. Because then when you do the video marketing to these keywords that you have and you do the ranking, you're much more likely, actually you're going to succeed. There's no much more likely to it because we already tested it out and know this. But to answer the question, which the second question was, do you offer any video ranking tips, tricks, or strategies? Yes. Edition, which is simply the PDF that is being offered. There is a bonus section that's not announced. Obviously, I'm announcing it now. In the bonus section, I have the steps to take to rank a video. I give you resources of mine, a few of my resources. At the end, another question was, at the very end, we have a video creation resource guide. At the end of the bonus section, there is a page with a bunch of links that have video marketing trainings, whether it's video ads, how to set up and create an authority network to embed your videos on, professional voiceovers done, professional spokespeople, tons of video creation resources, from software to places to go to tools you can use to come and create a professional presence. But the key is, you know what works first. Then you go out there and you create that whiz bang video, and then you go out there and you get calls, you get more leads, and you get more sales. Question I had was, will this work in any niche? And as shown in the case study and also some of the pre-launch videos, yes, this has been done in the 80K case study. We work on, I show you the Audi rankings for Audi dealers. That's the Audi, the luxury car. Personal training, weight loss, the case study that we have on the Insider package, weight loss, show you how to do it. We've got dogs, dog breeding. I tested out some things in the financial niche, unsecured, bad credit, personal loans, multiple niches. So it's not just in the local contractor or internet marketing niche. It's all about putting the work in up front to see if it works. You're not going to spend a lot of time or money. You spend an hour, come back later. The next day you might spend, depending on how many keywords you want to check, because you usually check them manually. Maybe you spend 2 hours, but you come out with at least 24 keywords that are targeted, that you chose, that are popular based on following the strategy. Then you go out there and you create 24 videos. You follow the video ranking strategies. You add on the playlists. Like I show you in the playlist, there's 2 trainings in there in the premium package where we run through why and how to use playlists, how to lay them out, how everything ties together, how using those long tail terms, you're ranked for the shorter tail terms. So all that information is in there. Next question was, do I need anything to make this work? Do I buy this and then I have to buy hundreds of dollars of software? No. Regardless of what package you choose, the standard, the premium, or the Insider, you don't need anything else. No more software. There's no software that you need to buy. Everything you have is on your computer already. All you need is your brain, an internet connection. That's it. If you have those, then you can use this method. Nothing else is required. If you'd like to go buy some software, there are some ways you can make this easier using software, which I explain in the training. This is out of the box, all you'll need to do this method and to see success and get started. Next question was, why is this only open for 5 days? I covered this at the beginning of the webinar. So this is being covered for 5 days because I'm pulling it down. I'm taking the feedback from all of the, how can I make it better? I'm going to pull it all together. And right now it's broken up into 3 different packages. Well, I'm going to package everything up, add more bonuses, add more value. And I'm going to turn it into a webinar and this training meteor, but this training will be at least $197. And I'll sell it on the webinar circuit because it's extremely valuable. It's just one tactic. I think it's one tactic among many that you can do. But I also want to give my loyal followers and subscribers like you, I want to give you guys an advantage before everybody else, because I'm actually not just going to, but I'm constantly, this week's been a little crazy, especially having black hatters take this and throw it up on different forums, and I have to change links and move things around. So I haven't had a chance to add to the bonuses because I'm protecting the content, because those of you who paid for this, you paid for this. It's not fair if somebody's out there trying to, I'm working all that now, but I'll be adding more bonuses as it goes along. So the reason it's only open until noon tomorrow is I'm pulling it launch, and next week or the week after it'll be a smaller launch. There won't be as many bonuses and benefits for the price that you're getting from me. And then when I relaunch this again, it'll be $197 plus training that will be much more powerful and have a lot more to it. Let me check my email here, see if anyone's emailed me. La da 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 da. Nope. Okay. Again, you got more questions? I'm running through the questions that I got by email already. Go ahead and put them in the chat box to the right. You will have to sign in if you are not signed in. Chat here now. Let me see. And okay, and I just added, if you look on your screen, I just added the bonus that I promised anybody that showed up. There is, if you're not on YouTube and you're on the actual webinar. Okay, got another question from Alan. This is the GVR 3-step process. This is actually page 4 in the PDF. So thank you, Alan, and welcome. Let me go back here to the chat. I will address that in a minute. But you can download. You can download that 3-step GVR process right there, and I'll go through that real quick. Basically, the process is real simple. You determine your niche. We show you exactly how to do that. If you don't know your niche, in there how to pick a good niche. If you already know, we drive into finding and determining the keywords in your niche by asking Google. We ask Google what's popular. What are people looking for? And we don't just find out what's popular and what people are looking for. We find out where it's popular. One of the examples I use, actually the example I use in the training, is Spanish Mastiff dog. I know nothing about dogs. Popular term October, and I ran the case study to test out this theory some more. I've been using it for a while, but I want to make sure it's still working. Worked like a charm, and I found out Spanish Mastiffs highly in, let me see, I don't want to get my areas mixed up because I had several different niches I did this in. Yeah, Wisconsin, Madison, Green Bay, and Milwaukee were the top areas for Spanish Mastiffs. People were looking to buy them. The show, I don't know exactly what it was. I didn't dive that deep. Exactly define it. So we basically go ask Google. Google will tell us. Then once we figure out our keywords, we go in there, we actually ask Google. So step 2 is the preliminary, finding out what's popular. We ask Google what's popular in this niche. And then once we hit step number 3, we simply ask Google 24 to 48 hours later. We check the results. Google will tell us, yes, I'll rank a video for this, 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 and this, and we go from there. Now, if you're not familiar with video ranking, people ask, question, I will answer that. Yeah, I'll address that in a minute. So let me see, wait 24 hours and okay, so Google, we ask them, they come back 24 hours later, we find out what keywords they will show, and then, so let me answer Leon's question first before Alan. I still got a few more that were emailed in. Let me check my email, Leon. Again, let me do this. If you send an email, if you can send an email, Leon, right now to productsupport@videoleadshq.com, or just respond to the email you received from me for the webinar. That email, just respond to that. I will make sure I get you what you need. And I've had dozens of these requests today. I did ask you to respond back to me as opposed to the link, because I don't know if someone that purchased from me took the training links, cat site, or back door. And I see there was someone that found a back door in which I closed all the back doors and I moved some of the, the next thing is videos that are showing, because they're on YouTube, but they're not public. I'm going to pull those down, videos from my Amazon S3, because I'm still getting hundreds of hits from those forums, but they just can't access. But somebody decided to go up there and list all the URLs, so I had to change those. Big pain in the butt, but again, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. This happens every time I put a good product out there, so it kind of tells me that it's just a pain in the butt for you guys, because now I have to go back and switch it. But in the final version, the $197 plus version, and even this version that you purchased, I will end up putting it behind a membership that's completely secured, and I don't have to worry about all these shenanigans I'm dealing with now. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna look. Let me write this down. Look for an email from Leon. Now I'm going to ask. We'll get to these other questions in a moment. You are still there. I'm just going to speak to you. If you're still there, did you have any specific questions about the GVR method? Number one. Number two, to answer your questions, I have another question for you. What are you using, or what tools do you have? Thumbnails. Are you using anything? And I'll tell you what I use, which you're probably, it's going to probably, and you have access to one of two of these, if not both. I personally use PowerPoint. That's what I use. I use Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so use Microsoft PowerPoint, Alan, or what I also use, if I use presentation, which is actually, if you're looking at the screen right now, that's Google Presentation that I'm using. So very simple. You put it on the 16:9 widescreen format. You put whatever designs you want to on it, and then you export it as a JPEG or a PDF. I'm not PDF, a JPEG or a PNG file. Real simple. Now that's actually, I'm glad you asked me that, Alan, because that is something I'm writing here. So just give me a quick second. From Leon, and then thumbnail creation. Now there are softwares out there, but you can do all this in PowerPoint, and you don't need any fancy graphics designs or anything. There's actually a really good, if you're a member of the mastermind, there's an article that I listed in the mastermind, because that's part of the mastermind. We've got the Facebook mastermind. There are ridiculous resources and tools and articles and help in there, and everybody kind of shares. So if you're in there, go search for thumbnails. Otherwise, I'll put together a short video and add that as one of the bonuses. And that's actually a great bonus to add, because I'm sure many other people, actually, I've seen a few of those questions like that. So thank you, Alan. Leon, if you're still on, do you have any questions regarding, did you get a chance to even look at the GVR yet? I see, obviously, if you got this email, you're a buyer. And Alan, also to ask, have you purchased the GVR method? Or did you have any questions about it as to, if you didn't purchase it, no worries. I just, why aren't you purchasing? I'd like to know, because if it's something that's missing, I want to make sure I put it in there. So no pressure. Jump in here, and this should, give me a second. There's actually all right, right now I just listed there should be a button now where you can purchase the GVR method for those of you that have not. Back to the chat here. Give me a quick moment. Okay. So do you guys see a button? Let me know if you see a button in the chat. Okay. Let me see if you see the buy button now over offers on the right-hand side by the chat. Do you guys see that? Is it clickable? Just leave me something in the chat. I don't use this webinar software much. It's actually really cool, but I want to make sure, because I don't have any help today, I want to make sure that it's actually, if you see that over there, let me know. Just put a 1 in the chat. Okay, you don't see it? Looks like support ticket time. All right, well, no worries there. Let me do this then. Page here. If you go to that URL, videoleadshq.com/GVR2, that'll take you straight there. So let me see. I'm really curious as to why this isn't working. Let's disable and enable it. Ah, there we go. It should be there now. Check it out on the right-hand side. Let me know if that showed up. Under offers, you should see, if you click the tab on the right that says offers, you should see GVR method last call, grab your training. Let me know if that's there. Again, no pressure. If you're not going to buy tonight, you get till noon tomorrow, I recommend that you grab it. I just want to make sure that this tool that I'm using is working right, because my help is not around today. It's all on me. It's been a taxing day. Okay, so we'll jump back on it. So the individual that, I don't have a name here. This is just a public chat. Any other questions? Anybody have questions? Alan, Leon, or any of the other anonymouses on the chat and the Webby? Any video marketing questions whatsoever? We're sitting at 9:30. I can give you guys about another 10, 15. So you've got me here. In the meantime, let me go through the rest of the questions that were had. Let me see here. We're gonna work in my niche. Why only 5 days? Back to the why only 5 days. And someone asked, they get paid on Monday. Can we buy on Monday? Email me. If you get paid on Monday, email me. I'm closing the offer regardless, but if you email me by Monday, then we can talk. Another question was upgrading. If I buy the standard package, can I upgrade? Yeah, I'll give you 30 days to upgrade before you pay the full regular price that it'll be. Since we're on the screen here, what's the difference? We've got 3 packages. I didn't do the upsell, downsell hell that you guys are used to. So I'll give you the basics. And let me pull up my PDF here because I've got Insider. So we'll go starting off with the standard package, $27. That is strictly a report. Screenshots, over the shoulder screenshots, step-by-step instructions, tell you exactly what to do. It has links to a worksheet that you'll need to organize and a spreadsheet that'll help you out when you're creating some of the assets in the keywords. There are about 4 videos where I explain how to use the worksheet and the spreadsheet, and one of the bonus tools in there that'll help you out with keyword selection, free tool. And there's another miscellaneous video on there. So it's about 4 videos, but there are no over-the-shoulder videos for that. It's just the PDF, those 4 over-the-shoulder videos, plus the bonus video optimization tips, ranking blueprint overview, which is real high level. You probably know this stuff, but I threw a little extra things in there. And then the video creation Rolodex. That's everything you need to create a top quality video, whether you hire somebody or use somebody else. That's what that is. That's the $27 package. And let me jump over here to, so we got any more questions? Okay, so that's the $27 package. Now, the $57 package, that's the report. It also comes with 10 over-the-shoulder videos where you actually listen and watch me walk through the process. You kind of hear my thought process and what's going on as I go through the process. Plus those other 4 videos, PDF. You get the worksheet and spreadsheet. You get the bonus video ranking Rolodex. There's actually another bonus right now in there, 2 more bonuses. One is a script, video script. I'm actually adding the video script to the $27 one too. Basic video script. Creation Rolodex on top of the video ranking Rolodex and top of the video blueprint overview, on top of about, I don't know, I can't even give you the exact number because I'm continuing to add to this as it comes along. I'll add the what Alan just asked about. I'll add a video for thumbnail creation to the premium package. So basically the premium package is where all the videos are. So I'll add the thumbnail creation video to the premium package. Thank Alan for that. And There's an overview and some resources for creating playlists and the importance of playlists. It's about 30 minutes of videos to explain and understand why and how to use playlists, as well as extra help there if you need it. And right now, 2 absolutely powerful and amazing embeds of your video. Part of the video ranking process is getting it embedded in niche relevant, you hear me, niche relevant websites that have authority. I've got 2 resources there that I personally use to do that. So you get access to that in the premium. Then we've got the insider package. And the insider package is everything I just mentioned. Studies, there's an 80K case study and the wellness coach case study, which is actually an actual client of mine that you watch me go through the work. Like, I sit there and I'm talking to you the whole time. It's literally me rambling and you're watching what I do and how I implement this process and the output. So we have the input and the output. Case study. There are 2 key principles that I give you that are worth more than probably this whole $97 that you'll pay for this, that show you the 80K case study. I found and I show you how to find keywords that don't even exist yet. Now that sounds funny. Words that nobody's trying to rank for yet. And by default, you can grandfather yourself into first page rankings with video because no one else is ranking for them if you can find those keywords. And I explain exactly how to do that and how I done that with this case study. You'll get lifetime access to the Video Leads HQ Insider. What is that? That is the mastermind membership. It's actually $1,197 value because I'm polishing a few things up. I'm going to reopen it, but it's a $97 per month membership. And what does that consist of? Why would you pay $97 a month? There's a monthly newsletter with insider video marketing secrets. We've got monthly behind the curtain case studies. So every month there'll be a case study of my successes and or failures, or other members will walk through exactly what we did and how you can do it. Everything revealed. Then a monthly Q&A Webby on top of access to the Facebook Mastermind, which is chock full of smart video marketers that'll help you. It's a community and I'm in there answering questions. So you'll basically have access to me and the resources that I use. I put in there, I share them. Other members come in there and share them. The group has been, we've been doing this for about a year, but it's really, really awesome. As part of this pre-launch for the $97, you get in lifetime. Instead of $97 a year, it's $97 lifetime. I'll never charge you. And I keep forgetting this piece, any product that I put out, and this is really how you're almost getting over, any product that I put out moving forward that is under $47 as a member, regardless of the fact you pay $97 one time instead of $97 a month, anything $47 and under, you get absolutely free. Anything over, you get an automatic 30% discount. So that's the insider package. And then there's a bunch of other case studies that I'll be doing. And, you know, it's just a lot of good stuff. So that's a breakdown of the packaging. Okay, I see. Okay, if I am targeting roofers in 50 cities, wow. Should I set up one Google account and 50 channels within the account? Or should I set up 50 Google accounts with a separate channel in each account? Which is the best way to go? Best is subjective, Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous, but for the sake of organization, because, and this is actually, it's interesting you asked that, because part of the GVR method, we do discuss the channel creation part, which is really easy, but I would create one account and multiple channels. Unless you have the goal of selling these off down the line, then I would just create 50 different YouTube, 50 different Google accounts. So it depends on what your objective is. If your objective is to hold on to it and lease them out for organization, one account, 50 channels. That would make sense. That's how I would do it. Because that's actually how I do a lot of my stuff now is I have one account and then I have channels within an account. And if a channel gets banned, an account getting banned is different than a channel getting banned. If a channel gets banned, I just leave it alone and go to the next one. But as far as an organizational nightmare, 50 accounts, yes, you can use a LastPass or something like that, but that could be really a pain in the butt. So that's how I would do it. And if you're targeting roofers, actually, that's a good case study I should probably give a test to. but you can use the GVR method and the strategies within it to figure out where to start. Like you can literally don't spend any money on anything, no video creation, no nothing. All you need to do is the research. With 50 states, I'd probably say you spend 3 hours on the GVR method or a similar method. Once you get used to it, I encourage you, add your own spice to it and whatever works for you. Because that's actually what I did. I took things that I learned or heard or read, added it to my own, and it worked really well. So using the step one and step one, so you got that down. Step two, using step two of the GVR method, the spreadsheets and worksheets, working through that, setting it up. Yeah, you can come up, wow, 50 cities. You would have, if you spent time on this, you spent 3 hours on that, I would say you would end up with, I can't even think of the numbers. It's 2,000 plus keywords that you could use and rank for instantly. Then it's just a matter of, all right, let me get these created. And, are you going to create 2,000 different videos, or are you going to create 2,500 because you might have 2 adjacent cities? I mean, there's a lot of things you can go into that, but that's actually a really good question. But yeah, I hope that helped. Let me know if that helped. But I would say, depending on your goal, I would do the it's an asset I'm going to keep and maybe sell as a whole. I would go ahead and do 1 account and 50 channels. And then if one gets banned or something, you can kind of adjust and swizzle it from there, but you should be fine there. So hope that helps. And I'm losing track of these names here. Is it Alan? Yes, Alan. If you're still on, did I answer your question with the thumbnails? You're welcome, Mr. Anonymous. Mr. Anonymous, Mrs. Anonymous, shoot your name. I feel stupid calling you Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous. Just go ahead and put it in the chat. I don't need your last name. Just put your first name. That's cool. Okay, or is that Alan? Yeah, Alan, if you're still on, Alan, let me know if I answered your question. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes if you, okay, Alan, thank you. Got any more questions? Go ahead and put those in there. Let's see, upgrade, I think I went about that. Maybe I didn't. Nope, I don't think I did. If you want to upgrade, say you buy the $57 package, you upgrade to 97, I'll give you 30 days from purchase date. Just send me an email, product support, or reply to an email you receive from me, and I'll take care of you. Also, when you purchase, here's something else to expect. After this weekend, you'll be receiving more emails from me with more goodies. So if you want to see something or have a question, just reply to the emails that I send you, because I do actually reply to those. And I have a list of things that I want to add. It'll be, some of the resources will be mine, stuff I created. Some stuff will be awesome resources I found elsewhere. When I say resources, I'm not necessarily talking about affiliate products. I'm more so interested in promoting my own stuff. Now, I will promote affiliate products if they're good. A part of the insider also I forgot about is I'll be reviewing affiliate products and software, so you don't have to worry about, man, should I buy this software or is this any good? We'll get the consensus from the group out there. And there's a lot of good stuff out there, and it's hard to differentiate. So that's another part to the insider. I explained what the Video Leads HQ Insider was. Somebody asked me that. And what do I get in a case study? Okay, so there's 2 case studies. There's the 80K Audi case study, which is already done. I did this months ago as part of, this is how this training came about. And part of that was me walking through, and I'm getting ranked for buying pre-owned Audis, $80,000 Audis in multiple cities across the country. And I go through, that's the one where I found keywords with Audi that don't even exist yet, but they do, but nobody's ranking for them. So I show you that hidden method, and I also show you one of the top ranking modifier terms that you need to be using, because its use has increased thousands of percentages because of mobile use. But you got to get the insider to get that case study. And it's all laid out there. Now, the second one is a weight loss trainer locally here in Georgia that is a client of mine. It's actually a client of mine, and I told him I'd help him out. And I needed them to come back and give me a testimonial for helping them out. But I walk through, I tell you what it is. It's weight loss coach, weight loss trainer. That's the niche. And I walk through how he found the keywords, how he found the areas. And you're basically standing over my back, walking through it. And you're listening to me now. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. The keyword research, finding out, asking Google what the demand is, and then asking Google if they'll rank the video, how to set it up. GVR system, we don't even need videos to find out if a video will rank. And thank you for that. I'm not a huge football fan, but I guess I'm rooting for the Falcons. I might go party, but yeah. So that's what the weight training one, the weight loss trainer is. You walk through everything, all the way down to the exact. You find the exact keywords, and you'll see the exact keywords that I picked out for him. Out of the 260, like I said, we did about 30 live on the, recorded on the case study. Out of that 260, I'd probably say there's probably about 120 keywords in there that we could use. And I've actually given them to this guy for him to go through and check and see and pick which ones they want. But we go through the whole process. So one of the case studies, the 80K is a little shorter, but it's action-packed. It's about a half an hour, straight to the point, gives you 2 key points. And then the weight loss case study, that is a little slower, meaning it's longer, but it's you basically can see and feel and hear exactly what I'm doing and watch me walk through the process. So I think it's really valuable from that standpoint, words and different things. So it's different from looking at a PDF or a quick video about, okay, here's the process, but you actually sit here and walk through it. So there you go. If there are not any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here because I have to get back to changing these videos out and all this other stuff because of these fools that are trying to steal my stuff. Comes with the territory. It happens all the time. But, I'm kind of flattered that somebody would want to rip my stuff off, but it sucks because it's no bueno. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and shut down this broadcast. Again, if you haven't purchased yet, you've got until noon tomorrow to purchase. And to the person that said if they're still on, they don't get paid till Monday, just email me, product support, videoleadshq.com, and I will consider that. Or if anybody else happens to get paid on Monday, I'll consider it on Monday if you email me. But the offer still being closed, it'll be something special I'll work specifically for you. So any other questions? Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat box if there are no more, or if there are more questions. If there are no more questions, just put a 0 or a bye, and we will chat later. I hope to see you all over on the other side, at least one of the packages. Again, no pressure. I'd advise you to get in now, though. So, okay, adios. So go to videoleadshq.com/GVR2. And I hope to see you emailing me back and forth with questions on implementation of the GVR. And I'll also be having a webinar for GVR buyers sometime next week, probably Thursday. Bye. Keep a lookout for that. And let me see. I'll go ahead and put this vMerge document back up. You should be able to download that or screenshot it. And matter of fact, I'll send that out. Let me write this down here. Third action item, send out GVR. Boom. All right, guys. Appreciate your time. I'm going to leave this up for a little longer so you can capture this URL or go there and buy. And you can also download the 3-step process. So I am going on mute, and I'll keep the screen up for about another 3 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. So have a good night, and be safe for the Super Bowl.